KSNT Morning Conversation. Today we welcome the Riley County Police Director, Dennis Butler, back to the program. Thanks for making that drive from Manhattan, and good morning.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Well, as you came in, you shared some news about an arson arrest. What details do we have on that?
Yes, yesterday afternoon about 1:30 p.m. the Manhattan Fire Department responded to the report of an electrical fire in the 1200 block of Morrow Street. After arriving, they determined it was some sort of arson and contacted us. We identified, or thought we had identified, a suspect early in the afternoon and started searching for this person. And then again about 7:45 last night in the 1100 block of Laramie, both locations are in Aggieville, another reported fire was reported by a citizen. Additional investigation occurred and we located a man by the name of Matthew Spooner, Manhattan resident, who was later arrested for 2 counts of aggravated arson and 2 counts of criminal use of explosives.
And that was 2 fires in the same general area, right, for Aggieville?
That is correct.
Okay. About your retirement, you made that announcement since we last spoke. What exactly is the end date, if you can tell us that? And then also, when may we learn a bit more about what's going on?
Yeah, the last day on the payroll is going to be January 31st, so the effective date of my retirement is February 1st of 2022. It's a little premature for me to talk about details that led to this, but I have been in law enforcement for 42 years. I started when I was 18 years old in Alexandria, Virginia, and came to Kansas in 2004 to be a police chief. And so I'm over 60 years old, and my wife and I have talked about the future, and so the future involves retirement and doing some other things. So we'll be talking more about it later.
And how quickly will you retire, do you think?
Well, the law board is discussing that right now. I don't know for sure. It's unlikely they'll have somebody in place by February 1st, but that's not for certain. So I'll be working with them prior to my retirement, and I've offered to assist them after retirement as an unpaid consultant with anything they need to find a suitable replacement.
Let's talk about some things going on like Bus Safety Week. How is your department involved with that?
Well, every year during events like this and when school starts, we often emphasize how important it is for motorists and others to be aware of school buses and when they're transporting children, stopping to pick them up or discharge them. And so the main thing is just to continue to remind motorists when they see those buses stopped, they see the lights flashing, the stop arm out, to please slow down, and obviously if you're behind the bus, to stop. If you're on the other side of the road, stop as well, unless it's a divided highway. So it's just about education and awareness.
And then with the older group on K-State, what about Operation Greek? And we only have about 30 seconds left. Yeah,
Operation Greek is something we've participated in for many years, and this just involves us communicating, especially with sororities and fraternities, about sexual assault and alcohol use, and just developing a relationship with them in a non-threatening way where they can ask questions, we can provide information about resources, and encourage good choices.
Well, thanks for sharing what you could share today. That's Dennis Butler, Director of the Riley County Police Department. And to learn more about what's going on, because I know you're very active in Halloween, there's a lot of events coming up, and so what you need to do is visit